Hello everyone, welcome to my class. In today's class, we will study about arithmetic progression. So let's see what is arithmetic progression and how we call a sequence as arithmetic progression. Let's see what is sequence. A sequence is an arrangement of numbers or objects in a definite order. So you can see one example here 10, 20, 30, and which keeps on going. And then we can also have another example as 100, 90, 80, 70, and that also keeps on going. So you can see that this is an increasing sequence and this one is an decreasing sequence. So you can see there is a fixed pattern, or you can say there is some order in this sequence, right? Now a sequence can be finite or infinite. So suppose the sequence stops at some point. So when I say like 10, 20, 30, 40, and stop here. So this is your finite sequence. And when it keeps on going, like here you can see 10, 20, 30, dash, 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 dash. This becomes your infinite sequence. Now, so you have a sequence here. Now there is another term that is a arithmetic progression. So when do we call a sequence as progression? A sequence is called a progression if there exists a common difference between the terms. So this you have to be clear this about this word common difference. This is very important to understand. Whenever we speak about a progression, there is a common difference between the terms. If there is no common difference between the term, that sequence is definitely not arithmetic progression. So you can see here 10, 20, 30, 40. So the common difference, whenever we have to find the common difference, we have to do second term minus first term always. Don't do either ways, first term minus second term, that will be wrong. So you have to do second term minus first term. So here second term is 20 and the first term is 10. So we can do 20 minus 10, that gives you 10. 30 minus 20, that gives you 10. So you can see there is a common difference between these terms. So see, this increases by 10, this increases by 10, this increases by 10. So this is 10 is your common difference between these terms. So we can say since the common difference is same, then we can say this is a progression. So all progressions are sequences. Right, mind it. All progressions are sequences, but all sequences are not progression. See how 10, 20, 30. This is a arithmetic progression. 3, 5, 7, 9. This is also a progression. So these two sequences are your progression, and the reason is they have common difference between the terms. So here if you see, the common difference is 10, and if you look here you can see 5 minus 3, that gives you 2, 7 minus 5, that gives you 2, 9 minus 7, that gives you 2. So the common difference is 2 here as well. Now we will see this sequence. This is a sequence, and how this sequence is formed, wait, let me tell you. Before that, you see what is the common difference between the terms here. So 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. 9 minus 4, that is equal to 5. 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7. 25 minus 16, which is equal to 9. So you can see that the common differences, there is, you cannot we don't have any common difference actually, all are different. So we will say that this sequence is not in EP. Okay, now, okay, so you must understand about the term and the position. See, let's see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. And here, so how will I say that at what position I have this term 2? So 2 is a term of this sequence. 2 is a term of this sequence. 4 is another term of this sequence. 6 is another term and 8 is another term. So I cannot keep on saying this is another, this is another, this is another. There should be some reference to these things. So that reference is nothing but the position. So that is represented by n. So n refers to the position of terms in a sequence. Now you see, I will say my first term is 2, second term is 4, third term is 6, fourth term is 8, fifth term is 10, and so on. So I will also have a position n which is not given here, and at that position I will have one nth term. Okay, so this is very important to understand. What is your first term, second term, third term, and then what is your nth term? Why do we use n here? Okay, now let's see this one. Check whether the following are in APs. So what was the important criteria for a sequence to be in AP? That there should be a common difference. Now let's check here. 3 minus 1, that is 2. 9 minus 3, that is 6. 27 minus 9, that will be 18. See, you can see there is no common difference. All the differences are different. So this is not in AP. So we will say this is not in AP. Now look here. Here we have 2, 5 over 2, 3, 7 over 2. So let me change this to 2.5. 5 over 2 is nothing but 2.5. Then 3 and then we have 3.5. Now you do 2.5 minus 2, you will get zero point 0.5. 3 minus 2.5 is again zero point 0.5. 3.5 minus 3 is again zero point 0.5. So we can see that the common difference, there is a common difference between the terms that makes this one an AP. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's see this one. Here you have minus 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2, minus 1 over 2. So all the terms of this sequence are same. Yeah. So we will have a same common difference. See? Minus 1 over 2 minus minus 1 over 2. That will give you minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, and that is 0. If you see the third term minus second term, so minus 1 over 2 minus minus 1 over 2. So here also you get minus 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, and this is 0. So you can see that the common difference between each term is 0. So this is also an AP. So I hope this is clear to everyone, the difference between sequence and AP. Okay, so you also have questions based on this. Uh, yeah. Now let's go to the important concept, the first concept of AP. Nth term of an AP. What do you understand by nth term of an AP? Now let's see. The nth term of an AP is the term that occupies the nth position from the beginning, that is left side of an AP. It's a way to identify a specific item in the AP or sequence based on its position. Now, see, what does this mean? Nth term. So, as it says that nth term of an AP is the term that occupies the nth position. Okay, now let's see this sequence 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. Now let me mark here n, the position of the sequence. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Okay, and we keep on going 6, which is not there, 7 not there, 8 not there, 9 not there, 10 not there. Okay, and we keep on going and we reach the position n. Now, what is your nth term? See, my first term is 2, my second term is 5, third term is 8, fourth term is 11, fifth term is 14, and then 6, 7, 8, 9 terms are not given. And like this, we reach the position n. So, at the n place, we will have the nth term. Okay, now if your question is what is fifth term of this sequence? So we will say fifth term of the sequence is 14. So in the same way, the term at the position n is your nth term. So I hope this term, nth term, is clear to you. Now, see, nth term of an AP. So our topic is nth term of an AP. So let's see, how do we represent the nth term? The nth term is represented by Tn. You can also represent this as An. So An or Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 times t. What is A here? A is the first term of the sequence. So let's consider this sequence. So in this sequence, A is 2. As I said, A is the first term. So here A is 2. And then the next thing is, okay, let's see this n. So as I said earlier, n is the position. Okay, so n is the position of the term. Now, so D, what is D? D is the common difference. So if I look at this sequence, 5 minus 2, that is equal to 3, 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3, 11 minus 8, that is equal to 3. So I can see there exists same difference between these terms. So this common difference that is represented by D, D is 3. So I hope this explanation of this formula is clear. The nth term of a sequence is given by the rule a plus n minus 1 times t, where a is the first term, d is the common difference. Okay, so based on this rule, let's do this question. Find the 20th term of the AP 9, 13, 17, 21. So we are going to use the same rule here as it is given over here. Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times d. So let me write all of this. So first thing, question is find the 20th term. So this 20th term means your n is 20. So this is very important to mark. So let's write all this. N is 20. Now, the next thing you have to write is A. A is the first term, that is 9. And then the next thing is D. What is D? 13 minus 9 gives you 4. Then 17 minus 13, that gives you 4. Hence, we can say that D is 4. So we got everything here. And now we have to find this nth term, that is 20th term. So when I solve this question, I will write 20th term as T20. Here it is nth term, and here this is 20th term, as I am finding the 20th term. Now A 9 plus n is 20 minus 1, and then difference is 4. So you get here 9 plus 19 times 4. That will be 9 plus 76, and you get 85. Right? So your 20th term is 85. Easy? Yeah. So we got it. Our 20th term is 85 here. Now let's go to the next part of this next question. Find the nth term of the following AP. Okay, so we have to find the nth term here. Okay, so how can we do that? Now, see, nth term is Tn equals a plus n minus 1 into d. So here no number is given. Means we have to just find the nth term. Means we will get the answer in terms of n only. So your first, let's mention what is a. A is 5. What is difference? Difference is 11 minus 5 is, see, 11 minus 5 will give you 6, and then 17 minus 11 will give you 6. So difference is 6. Now we will substitute the values here. A is 5 plus, you leave n as it is because we are finding the nth term. So value of n is n itself and d is 6. Now we will simplify this. 5 plus 5n minus, I'm sorry, 5 plus 6n minus 6. So you will have here 6n minus 1. So we will say that our nth term is 6n minus 1. Easy. See, you look at the difference between these two questions. Here your question is find the 20th term. So here already the position of the sequence is given. Like we need the value of the 20th term. So we did T20 where n is 20. But if you look at this question, your question is find the nth term, means the position itself is n. So we will find Tn. Okay, I hope this is clear now. Okay, this is one interesting question and this is important also. This type of question already has come in exam. Find the value of p for which the numbers 2p minus 1, 3p plus 1, 11 in AP. Hence find the numbers. Okay, so you have to find the value of p. So very clearly it is mentioned that this sequence is in AP. So as soon as you say the word AP, what is common there? So only one thing is common, that is the difference between the terms, right? So this is going to be same. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see the difference between the terms. So difference of this second term minus first term I will do. Now look here. This is 3p plus 1 minus, definitely you should put a bracket now, 2p minus 1, and this will give you 3p plus 1 minus 2p plus 1. So here you get 3p minus 2p is p plus 2. Okay, and now we will find another one, that is third term minus second term. Okay, now third term is 11 minus second term is 3p plus 1. And now we can write this as 11 minus 3p minus 1, which is nothing but 10 minus 3p. Now you see here, it's already mentioned this sequence is in AP. It means when they are in AP, the common difference is same. It means this p plus 2 will be equal to 10 minus 3p, right? So let's equate them. P plus 2 equal to 10 minus 3p, and then let's simplify this. P plus 3p equals 10 minus 2, and that gives you 4p equals 8 and p equals 2. So see, your question was find the value of p for which the numbers 2p minus 1, 3p plus 1, 11 is in AP. Hence find the numbers. So we got the value of p and now we can find the numbers easily. That's easy thing. Okay, one moment. Yeah, so how to find the numbers now? So your sequence is 2p minus 1, 3p plus 1, and then 11. So what we can do is substitute the value of p here. So 2 into 2 is 4, 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 into 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, and then 11. You can cross verify. See, 7 minus 3 will give you 4, 11 minus 7 will give you 4. It means what we have got the value of p, that is correct. Yeah, hope this is clear to everyone. Yeah. Now, now this question is if the nth term of a progression is 4n minus 10, show that it is an EP, find its first term, common difference, and 16th term. Okay, so how to show that this is in AP? Let's see. So we know that to prove something is in AP, they should have same common difference. Okay, now we will try to figure out the AP. What are the terms in this AP when your nth term is 4n minus 10? So how do we do that? So get the first term, to get the first term, one sec. Now to get the first term, we will substitute n is equal to 1. So 4 into 1 minus 10, that will be minus 6. To get the second term, we substitute n is equal to 2. So that will be 4 into 2, that is 8, minus 10, and hence you have minus 2. Then to get the third term, what we can do is n is equal to 3. So 4 into 3 is 12, 12, 4 into 3 is 12, 12 minus 10 is 2. Sorry, this is 2. Now we got the this sequence as minus 6, minus 2, and 2. Your first part of the question is show that it is an AP. Okay, to prove that this is one AP, we should find the difference. Second term minus first term. That is minus 2 minus minus 6, and then minus 2 plus 6 will give you 4. Now we will check one more, the third term minus second term. That is nothing but 2 minus minus 2, and that gives you 2 plus 2, that is 4. So you can see that common difference between these terms is 4. That's why this is 4 and minus 10 is an AP. Now this is done. Already we have done here. The first term is minus 6. So the first term is minus 6. Then the common difference, since we have proved that this is an AP, so the common difference has to be the same, and we have got it already. So your common difference is 4. And the third part of the question is find the 16th term. Now to find the 16th term, see, we have the rule Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times t. So you have to find here t 16. So n becomes 16. So a plus why a? I know the first term, no? That is minus 6. So we can write that directly here. Minus 6 plus 16 minus 1, and the difference is 4. So you get minus 6 plus 15 times 4, that is 60, and 60 minus 6 is 54. So your 16th term is 54. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's go to the next question. Now, what is this question? How many terms are there in AP? See, the question is how many terms are there in AP? You can see the first term is 3 and the last term is 111. It means if I have to find the number of terms in this AP, then I should know the position value of 111. Means 111 is at which place, right? So, see, our nth term formula is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 times d. What is your nth term now? Your nth term is 111. And why? Because we are looking for 111. At which position 111 will come. So 111 equals a is 3, the first term, and the difference is 6. 6 minus 3 gives you 3, 9 minus 6 gives you 3, 12 minus 9 also gives you 3, so difference is 3. So we will write 3 plus n minus 1 times 3. We can simplify this. 111 equals 3 plus 3n minus 3. You can take, see, 3 minus 3, it's 0. And then now, so you will have 111 equals 3n. So n equals 111 over 3. And that will be 3 3s is 9 and 3 7 is 21. So the position value of 111 is 37. So your answer will be, therefore there are 37 terms. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now, the next question is, which term of the AP 21, 18, 15 is minus 81? Also, is there any term 0? Give reason. This question has come for basic 2024. Now, let's write the AP. Your AP is 21, 18, 15, right? Okay. Which term of the AP is minus 81? So, according to this question, we have minus 81. Okay, we have minus 81 in this AP, and we have to look for the position value, means at which position does minus 81 exist. This is our question. Okay, so you know already, nth term is nothing but a plus n minus 1 times d. Here your nth term is minus 81 because we are looking for this position, and then a is 21, and then d is, see, 18 minus 21. 18 minus 21 will give you, 18 minus 21 will give you minus 3. Okay, so we substitute all this in this. So you will have minus 81 equals a plus, that is 21 plus, then we need to write n minus 1 times minus 3. Okay, so let's work on this. Minus 81 equals 21 plus, and we just keep this in bracket, minus 3n plus 3, open the bracket, minus 81 equals 21 plus, no, plus and minus will be minus 3n and plus 3. So you get 21 plus 3 is 24. So minus 81, and we'll bring this 24 this side. So it will be minus 24, and which is equal to minus 3. And then we have here minus 105, which is equal to minus 3n. And now minus and minus gets cancelled, and then n equals 105 over 3. So we divide this, 3 3 is 9 and 3 5 is 15. So n is 35. It means yes, minus 81 is a 35th term of this sequence. Okay. Now the next part of the question is, also is there any term 0? First, let me write this. Minus 81 is 35th term. Done. Now, the next part of the question is there any term 0? So again, it is asking for the position value of 0, because if 0 is there, we will get its position. So here again, Tn becomes 0, and we will substitute in the rule Tn equals a plus n minus 1 into d. So Tn is 0, A is 21 plus n minus 1, and the difference is minus 3, and then we simplify this. So you get 21 plus minus 3n plus 3. So you will get here 21 minus 3n plus 3, and that will be 24 minus 3n. Okay, now we change the sides. um so you change the sides. Minus 3n equals minus 24, and then minus minus gets cancelled. One moment, I'll write this again. Now you get minus 3n equals minus 24. Minus minus gets cancelled, and n is equal to 8. So yes, 0 also exists in this section, in this sequence. So 0 is a term of the sequence, and 0 comes at the 8th place. So we got it. Now, next question is, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 120 more than its 21st term? Okay, so what this question says that, which term of the AP 3, 15, 27, and 39 will be 120 more than its 21st term. Okay, so they are asking about some term, and that term is 120 more than its 21st term. It means we need to calculate the 21st term here first. So T21, to calculate this again, the same rule, Tn equals a plus n minus 1 times d. Now what is a in the sequence? A is 3. What is the difference? It's 15 minus 3, that is 12. Okay, and then, yeah, so and then n is 21. So we will substitute the values here. A is 3, 3 plus 21 minus 1 times d, that is 12. So 3 plus 20 into 12, and this will be 3 plus 240, and that gives you 243. So you got the term at the 21st place. Now look back to your question. Which term of the AP will be 120 more than its 21st term? Okay, so let's get the term, and then this question is saying which term, means it is asking for the position of the term. So first let's see what is the term here. So your term will be, so 21st term plus 120. So your 21st term is 243, and then add 120. So on adding you will get 363. Now you have to find the value of n for 363. So how do we do this? Again we will substitute here. So 363 equals A. A is 3 plus n minus 1 into the difference is 12. Okay, so you have 363 equals 3 plus 12n minus 12. And then we can simplify it further. So you will get here 363 equals 12n minus 9. Bring the minus 9 this side, and you get 372 equals 12n, and n equals 372 over 12. So that will give you 12 threes are 36, 1 12 ones is 12. So n value is 31. Okay, so which term of the AP is 3, 5, 3, 15, 27, 39 will be 120 more than its first term. So that term, the answer will be the first 31st term. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Now here, determine the AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So this question has already come in standard paper 2024. So here your question is you have to determine the AP. Means okay, we are going to form the sequence. So what are the numbers that will come here? See, so to fill this blank here, to fill the numbers here or to write the terms here, I should know A, and now to get the next term, I should know the common difference, right? So first thing is we will try to figure out A or common difference, whatever we can do. Now let's see here. Your question is determine the AP whose third term is 5. It says that third term is 5. So T3 is 5. And what is 3 T3 now? See, T3 will be A plus n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1 d. So it will be T3 is A plus 2d, right? And it says that T3 is 5, so we will write A plus 2d equals 5. Okay, now in the same way here it says that the seventh term is 9. So seventh term is 9. So how we will write this? T7 equals A plus 9 minus 1 times d, and that will give you A plus 8d, and already it is given that your seventh term is 9. So we got two equations here. I did one mistake here. See, instead of writing 7, I wrote 9 here. So, okay, let me change this 7, and then this becomes A plus 60 equals 9. So, we have two equations. Now, A plus 2D is equal to 5 and A plus 60 is equals to 2. Now, we can solve this and get the values. See, A plus 2D equals 5, A plus 6D equals 9. Okay, now let's solve. Minus. So this becomes minus, this becomes minus, this becomes minus. So A minus A cancels. Minus 4D equals minus 4. So D equals 1. So we got the value of D. So it's easy to get the value of A now. We can substitute it any of this. So let's say A plus 2D equals 5 and A plus 2 into 1, that will be 2, equals 5, and then A equals 5 minus 2, that is 3. So we got the value of D and we got the value of 3 both. Now your question is find the AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. Okay, so we got the first term of the AP, that is 3, and the common difference is 4. So 3 plus 1 will be 4, 4 plus 1 that will be 5, 5 plus 1 that will be 6. So this is your AP. So answer will be 3, 4, 5, 6. I hope this is clear how to form an AP when its terms are given. Yeah. Now the next part is if the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Okay, so what this is, find the common difference. Now it says that the 17th term of an AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Okay, now so the difference of the 17th term and 10th term is 7, and we have to find the common difference. So let's see, let's work on this. Now, so A is the, we will write A is the first term. This will remain the same. And now the common difference is represented by D. So we will do this. See, T17, the 17th term. Let's do that. So A plus 17 minus 1 times d, that will be a plus 16d. And then t10 is a plus 10 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 9d. Okay, now see, now this question says that 17th term exceeds its 10th term by 7, means 17th term minus 10th term equals 7. Okay, so we will write this here now. T17 is a plus 16d minus of a plus 9d equals 7. So we can write a plus 16d minus a minus 9d, that is equal to 7. And then a minus a, that cancels, and 16d minus 9d will give you 7d, and here you have 7, so d is equal to 7 over 7, that is 1. And this was the question, find the common difference. So your common difference is 1. Easy? Yeah. So if you just understand that rule, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, this is easy to work on. Yeah. Now let's see this question. If the third and ninth term of an AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively. Okay, so let's write this. It says term 3. So we will write a plus 3 minus 1 into d. Okay, that is nothing but a plus 2d. So third term is 4. So a plus 2d equals 4. Now it says, and the ninth term, t plus 9, that is a plus, we can write it directly, 9 minus 1, that is 8, 8d, which is equal to minus 8. Okay. Now, then which term of the AP is 0? So, what we can do is, so we can find the value of a here. Okay. And then we will find the position of 0. So, you have a plus 2d equals 4, and then a plus 8d equals minus 8. So we can work on this, minus minus minus, and minus into minus is plus. So here this gets cancelled, and this is minus 6d, which is equal to 12. So you can write now d equals minus 2. So I hope this is clear. Yeah. Now to find the position value of 0, I should also get the what is the first term of this AP. So, we can substitute d is equal to minus 2 in any of the equations. So, I will do here a plus 2d equals 4, and then a plus 2 times minus 2 equals 4, and then this will become a minus 4 equals 4, and then sorry, okay, so 4, and then 4 will come this side, so you get value of a as 8. Okay, now see, we have got D and we have got A. Now we have to find the nth position of 0. Means in this sequence, if we get 0, then 0 is at which place? That is the value of n for 0. So, what we can do is, so we follow the same rule, Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 times d. So your nth term, because we are finding for the place position of 0, so your nth term is 0, a is 8 plus n minus 1, the common difference is minus 2. So you get 0 equals 8 plus minus 2n plus 2, and then you get 8 minus 2n plus 2. One moment, I missed n here. So minus 2n plus 2. So you get here 8 plus 2 as 10 minus 2n equals 0. So bring 10 this side, so you get minus 10 equals minus 2n, and minus minus cancel, and then n is equal to 10 over 2. So that is 5. So we can say that in this sequence 0 is 0 is fifth term of the sequence of this AP. Fifth term of the AP. I hope this is easy and clear to everyone. How do we show that? What is the position of some given term? Okay. Yeah. So whenever you are doing such these questions, so you have to see like you have the value of A and you have the value of D. If you don't have any of this, then you work on it first. Yeah. Now, if the pth term of an AP is Q and the qth term is P, then prove that its nth term is P plus Q minus N, and this question has come in exam already. Now let's work on this. So as it mentions that pth term is, your pth term is Q and qth term is P. You have to prove that. To prove nth term Tn is P plus Q minus N. Okay, now let's work on this. So we can assume, let the first term be A. Let the first term be A, and the common difference. The common difference is D. Okay. Now, here it says that pth term is Q. So, I will write this as pth term is Q. So, it will be A plus pth term. So, we will write it as P minus 1 times D. So, it is Q is equal to A plus P minus 1 times D. Okay. Now, we will write the qth term. Qth term is nothing but P, so which is equal to A plus Q minus 1 times D, and this is your second equation. Okay. Now, what is the question by the way? Then prove that its nth term is P plus Q plus N. Okay. So, we have to find the nth term. Now what we will do, just try to find out the this value of A and D. Then we can find the nth term. Yes, because to find the nth term we should know A and D. Okay, now from these two equations what we can have is, see, okay, now you have it here, A plus P minus 1 D equals Q, and then A plus यहाँ पे Q minus 1 times D equals P. Now what I can do is I will subtract minus and minus and minus. So you get here, my A and A gets cancelled. So you will have here, see, P minus 1 D minus Q minus 1 D equals Q minus P, right? Now, so this one will be, we can open the brackets, PD minus D minus QD plus D equals Q minus P. And now you can have, so this was D. Okay, so this D and this D cancel, so you have PD minus QD, which is nothing but Q minus P. So you can say P minus Q times D equals Q minus P. I hope this is clear until here. Hmm? So you will have D equals Q minus P over P minus Q, and this one will be equal to minus 1. Okay, so once you have the value of D, you can substitute it, and then you can find the value of A also. So what we can do is we can substitute it here in one of the equations. A plus B minus 1 into D is equal to Q. So we will substitute D is equal to minus 1 in uh, Q equals A plus P minus 1 times D. So this will be A plus PD minus D. Hmm. So now we can, actually we need to substitute. Hmm. So A plus, oh, why I'm writing all this here? We can just change it here itself. Yeah, we can write it here. So you can write minus 1. So you have Q equals A plus minus B plus 1. So we are looking for the value of A. So now you see Q equals A minus B and plus 1. Now, now what we can do is you got Q equals A minus B plus 1. Now A will be, see how to find the value of A. Q, bring P this side plus P, bring 1 this side minus 1. This is equal to A. We got this. So now we have D is equal to minus 1 and A is equal to Q plus P minus 1. So now we can find the nth term, right? Now that is easy. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So your nth term will be A is Q plus P minus 1, and then plus n minus 1, and then you have difference as minus 1. Now we can write this Q plus P minus 1. Now this one will be minus n plus 1, and hence you have Q plus P minus 1 minus n plus 1. So you get Q plus P minus 1. Nth term is Q plus P minus 1. So you can see the question was you have to prove that nth term is P plus Q n. So what we did step by step, first we found the value of D. Okay. Now, and then with the help of D, we got the value of A. And then we substituted in the nth term rule. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now, this is again one important question. How many two digits are divisible by 7? Now, your question is how many two digits are divisible by 7? Okay, so let's list the two digit number. So, your two digit number starts from 10 and it goes till 99. Right. Now, what is the first two digit number that is divisible by 7? So that number is 14. Okay. And now, can we divide 99 by 7? 7172. No, it's not divisible. 98. 98. Okay. See, 98 over 7. So you get, so 98 is divisible by 7. So we will write here 98. So obviously, since the numbers are divisible by 7, so after 14 we will have 21, and like this, and then until 98. So here you can see that your question is how many two digits. Now we know what is the first term and what is the last term. So these terms, the number of these terms will give you the answer for how many two digits number are divisible by 7. Now you see we have to, it means we need to find the position of 98. Now let's write the these values. A is 14, okay, and then common differences, since this is divisible by 7 and this is nothing but multiple of 7, so obviously the common difference is 7. Okay, and now you have to find the value of, like, at which position we have 98. So our nth term is 98. Now you write the rule 2n, tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So you will have a is 14 plus n minus 1 and the difference is 7. So you will have 14 plus 7n minus 7, and that will be 14 plus 7n minus 7. I should mention 98 also, otherwise what we are looking for the value of, like at what position we get 98. So this one will be 98 equals 14 minus 7 is 7 plus 7n, and then bring it here. 98 minus 7 equals 7n. So this becomes 91 over 7, and that is n. And then n will give you 717 and 73 is 21. So value of n is 13, means 98 exists at 13th place because 98 is the last number. Therefore, the number of terms divisible by 4 is 13. So number of two digit terms divisible by 7 is 13. I hope this is clear. Yeah. Now, okay. Now this is again another interesting question. How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? Okay. So your numbers are 10 and 250. Now let's see what are the multiples of 4 between these two numbers. So the first multiple of 4 will be 12, right? And then 250 is divisible by 4? No. 249, of course, no. And 248, yes, 248 is divisible by 4. Okay. Now you will have here a equals 12, and then this is multiple of 4, so common difference has to be 4, right? And then see how many multiples, means you have to find the number of terms between 12 and 248 which are divisible by 4. So we have to find the n position value for 248 to tell how many terms are there. So keep in mind. So it will be tn equals a plus n minus 1 times d, and then tn is 248 equals 12 plus n minus 1 times d is 4. So we can write this as 248 equals 12 plus 4n minus 4. So it will be 248 equals 12 minus 4 is 8, and then 248 minus 8 equals 4n. So 240 equals 4n. So n equals 240 upon 4. That will give you 60. So we got how many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250. So it is 60. There are 60 multiples of 4 lying between 10 and 250. Okay. So these are one kind of example for this topic. Now let's look at this question. A sum of rupees 2000 is invested at 7% simple interest per year. Calculate the interest rate at the end of each year Do these interest form an AP? If so, then find the interest at the end of 20 year, making use of this fact. Okay, so what do we do now? So when you say that something is in AP, the common difference is always the same, right? So now it says a sum of rupees 2000 is invested at simple interest 7% per year. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what we can do is, you know that rate is given 7%, P is given 2000, and then time is, you have to find for different times. So it says that at the end of each year, so your time will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, so we know that simple interest equals PRT over 100. So 2000 times 7 times 1 over 100, and then you get 140. Okay, so this is your simple interest for first year, and now we will find simple interest for the second year. Again, it will be 2000 times 7 times 2 over 100. Okay, so here you get this cancels 14 and you get 280. We can find the, see, we must have one more value to validate that this is AP, because we have to look for this. Now we will do for third year. So it will be 2000 times 7 times 3 over 100. And then you get this one as 20 into 21, that is 420. Okay. Now you can see that with these interest every year we are calculating, a sequence is formed. Now let's write it. So you get 140, 280, and then we get 420. Okay. Now your question was calculate the interest at the end of each year. Then your question is, do these interest form an AP? Okay. So we have to show that they form an AP. Now you see that to show that they form an AP, we must find the difference. So 280 minus 140 is nothing but 140. And then 420 minus 280 equals 140. So you can see the common difference is same. So the simple interest is in AP. Okay. Now let's see what is there in the, yes. Now, if so, then find the interest at the end of 20th year, making use of this fact. So you have to find T20, like 20th term. Okay, so it will be T20 equals A plus, since n is 20, so 20 minus 1 into d. So let's substitute the value of a. A is one moment. Your a is 140 and the difference is already calculated. That is 140 again. Okay, so we will do this. A is 140 plus 20 minus 1 will give you 19 times D, that is 140. Okay, and now we can calculate this. So you get 140 plus 2660, and that gives you 2800. So your simple interest at the end of 20 year is 2800. I hope this is clear. So, so we are solving one question of each type actually in this. Okay, this is the last question of this topic. Now, so here's something different you can find. So this talks about the finding the nth term from the end of an AP. Till now we were doing nth term from the first term, like from the beginning. But here we have to find the nth term from the last. So let A be the first term, B be the common difference, and L be the last term of AP. Then the nth term from the end is L minus n minus 1 times T. Okay, now let's see. Determine the 10th term from the end of the AP. So we have to find the value of 10th term. Okay, that is T10. So, what is the rule? Your rule is L minus, since it is asking for 10th term, so I will write here n minus 1 and we have to write the D. Wait. So, last term, see the last term is 254 and your D is 9 minus 4 that is 5, 14 minus 9 that is 5. So we can say okay, D is nothing but 5. So we will substitute the values here. Last term is 254 minus 9 times 5. So you get here 254 minus 45 and then you get 209. So your 10th term from the last is 209. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Just one formula, and this one is another formula. Only thing is you have to relate with the concept. What does A stand for? What does D stand for? What does N stands for? What is nth term? And when we refer as nth term or 15th term, what does it mean? When we count the number of terms, means you have to find the value of n so that you get the position of the last term, that is your the number of terms. Okay, so like this you have small concepts here and this is very easy. Just practice it, and if you find any problem in any of the questions given here or in any past paper, please mention in the comment section. I will definitely solve it for you. So thank you for being here till the end. See you in the next class.